Grace is an icon, plain and simple.
She is one of the kindest, most fair people that I know.
Grace Day was always there. You could always count on her being there. There was never a bad day. It was always a good day.
I was born in Ottawa, Iowa, and my father had a shoe store, and I used to work in there, sew shoes from the time I was pretty little until I went away to school. It was well known around campus that any woman that started law school is not going to be there long. She'd get flunked out. And when I started, I was the only woman in the law school. The one thing that still stands out in my mind that I can feel today is this one sort of portly guy who would come up with his beer stubble and give me a whisker rub on my cheek and just grab me and do that. And I didn't care too much for him in the first place, and that was agonizing. And I can still remember like that was yesterday. I had made up my mind that I knew it was going to be a battle, that they didn't want me there. They felt I shouldn't be there. And I just made up my mind I'm not a quitter and I'm going to go ahead.
Did you bring the golden glaze today? One of the greatest regrets that I have now looking back, and I've told Grace this, is I wish it would have happened the first time, and I wish it would have happened earlier, because she's been such an asset to our firm, a blessing on all of us, and so I just wish we had had her earlier than we did.
Gracie?
Well, hi there, Eddie. I
need some candy. She was really the only truly practicing female attorney in St. Joseph. It was believed that if the woman really wanted to stick it to her soon-to-be ex-husband, she went out and got Grace Day. That was the belief. That was the thought. And so it was kind of just known that if this was going to be a contentious divorce, that Grace Day was going to represent the woman.
63 years, Grace can pretty much tell how a case is going to go, whether her client will be the victor or not.
look forward to every day getting up and coming to work, even though some of those days were not good days, and some of those days you weren't a winner.
I think that we've all grown accustomed to the fact she's always going to be here. It was always going to be Grace. She was going to be here forever, and that we just accept the fact that that's the way it's going to be. And now when she's not here, we're going to realize that not only is she not going to be here, but we're never going to see another one like her. We use the phrase a lot too much that she broke the mold, but she is one of those unique people. They did break the mold with Grace, and we're going to realize that we're never going to have another one like her, and maybe we should have cherished her a little bit more. Maybe we should have hugged her a little bit more. And I'm a hugger by nature, and I said, well, Grace, how are you? And I hugged her, and she said, oh, I love being hugged. And I said, well, every time I see you, I'll hug you from now on. And so it kind of began then. And so it was great when I retired and I came here. I remember her saying, she said, now I get a hug every day.
They are a wonderful, wonderful bunch. We're just like a family. We do a lot of outside get-togethers and with the lawyers and their spouses. And it's a wonderful group. I'm really gonna miss all of them.